Xtar has a new charger on the market, the X2 and the X4. Today I have a review of the X2, a 2-bay 2-amp charger capable of charging lithium-ion and nickel metal hydride batteries with AC or USB power. Thanks to Xtar for sending this to me to test and review. So here is the packaging. It's a white retail box with a gloss photo of the charger here. The sides list a few key features like 2-amp charging, LCD display, 2-input power. And this side lists the different battery sizes that the charger supports. On the back you get a specification chart that contains more details and then kind of a bullet point list of some of the features. It also contains a scratch-off anti-counterfeit sticker here and tells you about the warranty. This one happens to be insured by China Pacific Insurance Company worldwide. The package contains the charger, the AC cable, and the manual. The X2 charger is a 2-bay charger that can accommodate most battery sizes. I had no trouble with 18650s here, and I'll just load a couple batteries in here for demonstration purposes. So that fits just fine. I've got a 2700. That fits no problem. I can put in a 26650. You can fit two 26650s side by side, no problem. I've got a AA in loop here, no problems. And I've got a 18350 here. All fit and work with zero issues. The metal sliders here are fairly smooth and I have no problems with them springing back or the springs underneath coming disconnected. The body of the charger is black ABS plastic. It's heat and flame retardant, and it's kind of in an X configuration here, kind of like that. Kind of neat. There isn't a fan in this charger, so it is silent, which is nice, and there is kind of a little vent hole here. I didn't notice it getting warm during use, so heat's not something I'm super concerned about with this charger. At the top here, we will see the two different input powers. You have micro USB and then the AC input. The AC cable is a pretty standard cable design. I think I've seen this on laptops and camera chargers and stuff like that. So if you happen to lose your cable, finding a replacement shouldn't be that hard either. Plugging in the charger here without any batteries in it, you can see it's a blue screen. And underneath is that dark blue, and all the letters and things are white. And it's kind of got that blue background backlight. You can press the button and hold it and the display will shut off for nighttime charging, which is a nice touch too. It's not something I do frequently, but it's nice it's there. I'll insert some photos I took of the inside of the charger here. I'm not a circuit engineer, but to me it looks decent. Quality of the solder joints look good, and I really don't see any cold joints or anything else that I'm alarmed about. But if you see something you're concerned about, please make sure to leave a comment below. Here's a little bit better picture of that screen there. You can see the backlighting and the blue text. And let me put in a battery here. We can see it started to detect what it is. It detects it's lithium ion, and it's pretty low. It comes in at 3.1 volts, 3.19 you can see there on the top right. Underneath it you can see it's charging it at 0.5 amps. And that's pretty appropriate because this is a 18350 and it's starting to put a charge in there. My main charger for a while has been the Xtar VC4, which I really like. But the problem with it is that it's USB only input power. Sometimes the charging performance isn't quite what I expect, and I do that dance of, is it the USB power supply, or is it the wire, or something else? And almost always just unplugging it and plugging it back in works. I think it's the power supply in my case. The X2 solves that problem because it's part of Xtar's AC series, meaning it plugs directly into the wall. You can also power it via micro USB if you prefer. And in my tests, I used AC almost exclusively. One thing to note about the AC power, it is 120/240 compatible, so you can take this thing traveling around the world and it should do just fine. So the charger is capable of a maximum of 2 amps across both bays. The left bay is capable of up to 2 amps under the correct conditions, and the right bay is capable of 1 amp under correct conditions. If there's only one battery in the left, like I have it now, and it's a lithium ion type, it'll charge at 2 amps. And we can see my 26650 is charging at 2 amps if I just press that button and make the screen kind of wake up again. If you have two lithium cells in here, let me just insert this other one and see what happens. We can see the left cell goes to 1 amp, and when this gets a little bit higher charge rate and it's done with its testing, this right bay should also go to 1 amp because it is that 18650. And there we go. The charger does a really good job of recognizing what type of battery is in here and the appropriate charge level. So I'll take out the 18650 and put in my 18350. Now, as you know, smaller cells should only be charged at slower rates. And the charger will do a nice job here of, I'm not sure how, but it'll detect what size battery we have and charge it at the appropriate rate. So again, that does a total of 1 amp. So we've got that left cell doing 1 amp and then the right cell doing half an amp. It'd be kind of nice if that left bay would bump up to 1.5 amps and for a total of 2 across the 2 bays, but you know, this works for me too. You can also mix chemistries across the charger here, so I can put in a nickel metal hydride battery. It detected it, and it's charging that at half an amp as well. While slow charging is safer, I'd like to see a charger capable of a combined 4 amps across each bay for faster charging of larger batteries like the 26650 and 2700. I'm okay with safe though. I'd rather have safe than unsafe. The charger also has 0-volt activation, although that's generally not recommended for batteries with lithium chemistry because it can be dangerous. And for charging, it has a 3-step TC, CC, and CV with soft start technology, and this helps overall battery longevity and long-term health. So for me, the pros are it's all automatic. This makes this charger very easy to use, but it doesn't really give any enthusiast options about speed of charging. Default settings are conservative and safe. I'd have no trouble giving this charger to someone who was new with lithium-ion batteries and didn't really know what they were doing. The charger makes that simple for you. I really like that it's AC power via a fairly standard cable. The charger's capable of 120 240 volts, so it's safe for international use. And it can also be powered via micro USB if you prefer. And I like that it's very affordable. At US retailers, it's coming in well under $20 right now. The cons for me are, it's only combined of 2 amp charging speed. While adequate, I would like to see it charge at 2 amp per bay in 2019 if connected via AC power. I'd like to see the USB input be USB-C over micro USB because it's 2019 and it's time for USB-C to dominate all. My conclusion is the Xtar X2 is my current favorite 2-bay charger. I really like that it's got the dual input, including AC, which makes it versatile to use in whatever power source best fits your situation. I like that it takes a wide variety of sizes of batteries and most common chemistries as well. Xtar has a good reputation around the flashlight and vape communities for providing quality chargers at affordable prices, and the X2 is no different. Xtar also makes the X4 version of this charger if you want 4 bays. It offers a little bit faster charging depending on where you put the batteries and isn't much more expensive. Either charger would be great to anyone who's just getting into flashlights or just looking to upgrade to a newer or faster charger. I definitely recommend it. Thanks for taking your time to watch this video. If you've got any comments, please let me know in the description below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.